if you don't know, I'll just explain. We have just finished an Arsenal career mode, and we did really well. We won the Premier League, we won the FA Cup, and we won the FA Cup, the League, and Europa League. But we got bored of it, so we only did a season at Arsenal. So now we're doing a Sunderland career mode. Yeah, I know. If there's any Sunderland fans watching, you know where to find me. As I was saying, yeah, we're doing a Sunderland career mode. As you can see, it's episode number 1, the road to the Championship. And yeah, as I said today, we're signing some players up today. So we're looking to hopefully get to the second division of football today. Yes, so we're looking to try and get as many good players in as possible for the season ahead. And yes, so hopefully we'll be in the second division of football very, very soon. Hello Josh, welcome in. Hi Stephen, I'm feeling better now. That's good to hear, Josh. I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. That's good to hear. Yeah, as I was saying, it is the road to the Championship for Sunderland. And yeah, hopefully we can do well in this series. I'm hoping that we're going to do very, very well. I'm hoping we can go majority of the season. Hopefully win a couple of trophies come the end of the season. I'm hoping that maybe we can go on to win, I don't know, the Carabao or the FA Cup, or maybe get to Europa League football next season. You never know, if we can get Sunderland up to the second division of football and we can actually can get them up there, that would be very good for Sunderland football. I had a dream with me, you and Ella in it. Okay, right, fair enough. What was the dream about, Josh? I'm sure you can tell us if you like. Tell us what the dream was about. Sometimes I'm very interested to know what dreams are like. So if you want to tell us, Josh, you can do. I mean, as I said, this season, I think the goal for Sunderland this season is to hopefully get to European football. I think we could have a good season. I mean, we're hoping this season. I'm not expecting us to win all 4 trophies, but a couple of trophies would be nice. We take the FA Cup. The FA Cup would be nice. I have won the FA Cup with lower league teams before. I think the last League One career move I did was I think it was AFC Wimbledon, and we actually won the FA Cup. Yeah, we did. The last team that we won the FA Cup with was Wimbledon. So the question is now this season, can we push on and win the FA Cup with Sunderland? I miss you both so much. Yeah, so do I, Josh. I miss you, mate. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, this season's about trying to get ourselves into Europe for next season. Hopefully, we'll have a good season. And yeah, I'd love Sunderland to get to football where they deserve to be. I mean, Sunderland, in my opinion, shouldn't be in the third division of football. It should be in the top, maybe the second division. Maybe, yeah, they're not having an extra. We may have to sort this out. Hello, Stephen. I feel much better now, and I can still on your YouTube channel. Thank you, Maddie, I appreciate that. And yeah, see you soon, Maddie, and I'll send my love to my sister to you. So yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to sign any more players at the window. We've only been able to sign Ivan Toney, but Max Aarons has accepted a 2-year deal, so we've got Max Aarons for 2 years in right back. Yeah, let me know down in the comments, how do you think we will get on this season? Last season with yeah, we did alright last season. We signed some players in the Arsenal career. We got who did we bring in? We brought in Kingsley Coman, we brought in Jude Bellingham, we brought in Kimpembe, we brought some great players in. We brought Chris Wood, and then in the window we brought in Chris Wood, we brought in Reed from Fulham, and we brought in, who else did we bring in? We brought in Reed, Wood, and Kevin Campbell. We brought all those guys in, and they were phenomenal for us. And yeah, I'm hoping this season we can do just as good. I'm not sure if we will keep most of these players if we do get promoted to the Championship, but the goal this season is to try and retain as many of our squad this season and hopefully extend their contracts, hopefully in the Championship. We don't know how long we'll have Ivan Toney and Max Aarons for, but hopefully they'll stay for a few years. We have the good news is we will have Ivan Toney at Sunderland next season, and it looks like we will be having Max Aarons at Sunderland as well next season. So it looks like Toney and Aarons have decided they are going to be staying for this season in League One, and next season if we get up to the next division of football. Williams doesn't want to come. This guy does want to come. Does Basuma want to come? No, Basuma doesn't want to come. Does Shah want to come? No, Shah's not coming. John Fleck? No. David McGoldrick? Yes. McGoldrick's in. So McGoldrick is in. Fleck said no. So it looks like we're going to be getting David McGoldrick as well. And also this guy here from Cardiff City called Josh Murphy. Josh Murphy and David McGoldrick both look like they're coming. Stephen, I am going to go say hello to Ella. For me. Alright, fair enough, Josh. See you in a bit, mate. Yeah, as I said, David McGoldrick looks like he's accepted the offer. So it looks like David McGoldrick may be heading to Sunderland. And this guy here, looking for a new left mid, and it looks like Josh Murphy could be joining us. And they've accepted the money. So it looks like Josh Murphy could be joining us from Cardiff. So far in this career mode, we have signed Ivan Toney and Max Aarons. This guy could be our next guy as a centre mid. Hopefully some of these guys will sign. I'm not expecting all these players to sign, but we're trying to get most of them. We've already confirmed Ivan Toney for 2 years and Max Aarons for 2 years at right back. So we've got a right back and a striker that we can put into the team. Hopefully this guy will join us as well, so then we've got another centre mid. If I'm thinking about, if I do sign McGoldrick, I'm thinking to go McGoldrick and Toney up top for Sunderland. That would be a good partnership. I reckon Toney and McGoldrick up top. I think that could work. And this guy wants 1 year. We're going to bump it up if he allows us to. Yeah, so as I was saying, hopefully I'm not saying that I'm not convinced that we will keep all these players for next season, but I'm hoping at least we'll bump it up to 3. And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know how many of these players will actually stay at Sunderland if we get promoted. He still wants the 1 year. Do we bump, guys? What do we do? And no one in the chat, so I can't even ask anybody in the chat at the moment. I'm just thinking to myself, I bumped it up to 3 now. Do I bump it to 2? What are the other options? 4, 5, or 2? We'll try 2. We'll try 2 years and see if it accepts that. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I'm not expecting all these players to stay at Sunderland for years on end, but I'm hoping, yeah, he's accepted that. He's said 2 years is fine, so we've got him for 2 years as well. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not expecting all these players to sign. We may not sign all of these now, but we may go in for players at the window if we need to build a stronger squad. And I think McGoldrick, let me know. I'm back. Alright, welcome back, Josh. Yeah, I might just go in for McGoldrick. I may not go in for the rest of these guys because I don't think half of them want to come. Obviously, we know that Shah and Basuma both backed out saying they don't want to come to Sunderland, which, to be honest with you, I don't really blame them, to be honest. I mean, and that's no disrespect. Yeah, it is McGoldrick from United. Just sign players that I think we need. bright future at this club. So I'm not just going in for Tony and McGoldrick and just because we need depth. And we need a bit of depth because you know Sunderland, they struggle at the back defensively, and I'm thinking to bring in some new players, it could help our squad a lot. And I mean, like, we've already signed 3 players already, and I mean, how about Harry Kane? Yeah, we can't afford Harry Kane, Josh, is too expensive. We can't afford Harry Kane, he's way too expensive, and Harry Kane will not come to us. I very doubt he will come to us, Josh. Yeah, I very doubt that though, Josh, but we've got 2 players already though. We've got Max Aarons and Ivan Toney. How much is he? I don't know, Josh, I've not had a look yet. I can have a look for you in a second, but I don't think we'll be able to get him though, because I think Harry Kane is quite expensive in this game. He's very expensive. I'm pretty sure he's very expensive in this game. I'm not sure how expensive he is, but I would imagine he's very expensive in this game. Hi Steve, I make a pot. Oh, I'm making a pot noodle. Oh, that sounds nice, Corey. Hope you enjoy your pot noodle. Yeah, as I was saying, Josh, I actually don't know how much Harry Kane is on this game, and yeah, I actually don't think we'll be able to afford him, to be honest with you. I think it'll be too expensive, Josh, to afford Harry Kane. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to buy Harry Kane, but I don't think Harry Kane would leave Tottenham to come to Sunderland. I mean, and that's no disrespect to Harry Kane, he's a great player. I mean, it's just, to be honest with you, Josh, I'm more working on this team because we want to get Sunderland promoted, don't we? We don't want to keep them in the League One. We want to get them up, don't we? So I'm just thinking we're bringing in players like Ivan Toney, for example. Tony's got experience in the Championship, so he'll be perfect for us. And obviously McGoldrick has got experience at Sheffield United, and that's what type of players we need in our squad. Like Max Aarons, he'll have experience because he's been playing for Norwich. That Lazello guy, whatever he's called, he's going to have a lot of experience, I would imagine. I mean, we want, and what I'm saying is, Josh, it's not because I don't want to sign Harry Kane, because I'd love to sign Harry Kane, but it's just with the money that we have, we only have 368 mil. So if I spend 368 mil on Harry Kane, I'm going to lose all my money and probably get fired. I understand. No, it's okay, Josh. I like the suggestion though. It's a great suggestion. Yeah, Josh, if you've got some suggestions that you think would be good, let me know, because I'm always up for suggestions. If you guys have got any suggestions, what you think I should buy for Sunderland, let me know, because the more suggestions the better, I say. If there's a player that you think would be good for this club and you think we should get them either, maybe, I don't know, this season or next season, you would try. I'm having pot noodles, sticky RIB. Oh, fair enough. How about a Liverpool player? Okay, what Liverpool player are you thinking of, Josh? It does hopefully think of someone. Josh, if you're going to choose a Liverpool, I'd say probably go for a young player. Go for a player that's probably like 19 or something like that. If there's any young Liverpool players, Josh, that you would recommend, let me know, because we need, to be honest with you, we could do with some young players. So if you've got any young player suggestions, Josh, let me know. If there's any youngsters at Liverpool that'd be good to sign. I don't know the Liverpool players. Yeah, I know one Liverpool player who's actually young at the moment, and that's Curtis Jones. We could try Curtis Jones. Josh, what do you think about that? Do we try and go in for Curtis Jones? I think Curtis Jones would be a good signing for Sunderland, because Curtis Jones is young, and I don't know how old Curtis Jones is, but I think Curtis Jones would be a good one. Josh, do you have any suggestions, like maybe another club as well? I'm not saying young players what we need. A Sheffield United player. Yeah, Corey, Josh, if you've got any young player suggestions, it can be from any team, as long as they're not expensive, we'll be able to buy them. What about a goalkeeper and a defender? Well, I've got, at the moment, Josh, I think we're okay for the goalkeeper because we've got Rennie Matthews in net, and Rennie Matthews is a good goalie. He's had experience playing for Bolton, so I think we'll be alright for a goalkeeper. A defender would be a good shout though, Josh. A defender would be good. We could do with a defender because we've not got any centre backs yet. So if you've got any centre back suggestions, let me know down in the comments. Yeah, if you've got any centre back suggestions, I would. Oh, I forgot. I'm looking for a goal. I'm going for Gunn from Stoke. So yeah, as I was saying, Josh, if you've got any defender suggestions, that would help. Because we could do with a defender right now, and we could also do with a player who can go to score. There we go. We've got McGoldrick up top with Tony. Now that team's looking a lot better. Right, what positions do we? Right, guys, I need some suggestions from you. We need a centre mid, two centre backs, and a left back. Has anybody got any suggestions for a left back, centre backs, and a centre mid, and maybe a right mid as well? Any suggestions? How about Sergio, a defender? Which Sergio are you on about? Which Sergio do you mean, Josh? Because so far, I'll tell you who. Right, this is who we've got so far. We've got Ivan Toney and David McGoldrick. We've got Max Aarons from Norwich, and that's it at the moment. And this guy here, who's 75 rated. So we need any suggestions? No, not Ramos. Ramos is too expensive, Josh. We won't be able to afford Ramos. It's a good idea though, Josh. I like your suggestion there. It's just too expensive. I don't think we'll be able to get him. What about, well, we said we needed a midfielder, didn't we? So I'm thinking Curtis Jones. Josh, what do you think about, let me know what you think about that. What do you think about Curtis Jones? Is that a realistic, do you reckon? I don't know. Curtis Jones would be a good shout, because we could do with a centre mid. We need a centre mid, so Curtis Jones, and he's perfect. Look, he's 19 as well, and that would be good. What do you think about that, Josh? Are you happy with that? Yeah. Curtis Jones is good. Yeah, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that though. I'm going to go in for this Murphy guy as well because we need a left mid. I'm going to sign Josh Murphy from Cardiff. Yeah, I'm just thinking Curtis Jones is only 19. He will get into the starting squad. That's what we want. We want players like Murphy here, like Josh Murphy from. Yeah, because there's two Murphys now. I'm thinking of other Murphys. Jacob. That's Josh Murphy. Yeah, because I'm thinking Josh Murphy's 25. He's going to have a lot of experience. He's going to play quite a bit, Josh Murphy. So Josh Murphy is a perfect signing because he'll help the team out, and it would really help our squad. And he wants a 3-year deal. That is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And we've got a good deal now. Murphy for 3 years. That is a very good buy. Yep, 3 years for Murphy. That is a brilliant buy. 3 years for Josh Murphy. I will take that. That's the first realistic one that we've had a good offer from, and it's Josh Murphy from Cardiff. Now that is a very good suggestion as a striker. No. Josh Murphy's a left mid, Josh. We need a better left mid, and we have got Glitch, whatever he's called, on the bench. They have got some good players, but I think Josh Murphy is a perfect centre mid for Sunderland because we need more depth. And I mean, we're going to be starting in the relegation zone this season. So what we want to at least get to the playoffs, don't we? Or we either want to get to the playoffs or go on a run to win the league. We either want to win the league or we want to get to at least the league. We either want to win League One or get to the playoffs. That's our aim this season. My aim this season is to get Sunderland into the playoffs. That is the aim this season. Playoffs is what we're aiming for this season, or maybe we could go for. I'm not saying league isn't possible, it is, but I think my plan this season is to at least get to the playoffs. The playoffs is the goal this season, and I think if we can get to the playoffs, then we've done very well. There we go, it's accepted that then. We've got our new left mid is Josh Murphy from Cardiff. That's a good buy for Sunderland, Josh Murphy. Our new left mid. That's a brilliant buy. So we'll put Josh Murphy into the starting squad over McGrady. Is that McGeady? Yeah, McGeady. We're going to swap McGeady with Jones. He's one late in less. There we go. Josh Murphy is in the squad, so that is a great buy. Is the best goalie. Alright, fair enough, Josh. Right, we've got Josh Murphy now. Josh Murphy's going to play on the left. So Josh Murphy, as you can see, is in the squad now, which is a good buy. Right, what position do you reckon we should do next, Josh? Should we go and do the goalie next and get another goalie, do you reckon? Or do we go in for Lewis Cook? We've got Lewis Cook as an option. Do we go in for Lewis Cook as another centre mid? Because we have, we've got Alex Mowat as well, but I'm going to go in for Lewis Cook, because I think Lewis Cook would be a perfect centre mid for the club. I'm going to go in for Lewis Cook as our other centre mid. I think that could work. Lewis Cook's got a lot of experience. I might sign Alex Mowat as well, but I'm going to go in for Lewis Cook. If I don't sign these players, if I don't sign the players that I've got now, they will be signed next season if we don't sign them this season. But I'm thinking about signing Lewis Cook this season because we want experience, don't we? And I'm thinking Lewis Cook from Bournemouth. It's a good buy. He's 23. He'll get a bit of experience on. He's not going to be on the bench every week. He's going to be getting. And I imagine Lewis Cook's going to be getting a lot of game time. He's not going to be on the bench. Lewis Cook's going to play this season in centre mid, which is a very good buy. That's it. Yeah, that seems good. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you saying that's good, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just thinking Lewis Cook in centre mid for Sunderland. That is a very good buy. I mean, I think the only positions that we need to improve now. I think the only positions we need to improve. We need a right mid. We need a right mid, a left back, and centre backs. That's all we need, I think, now, because we've got two brilliant strikers. We've got Josh Mid. Sorry, not Josh Mid. Sorry, we've got Tony and McGoldrick as strikers. That's two solid strikers. Then we've got Josh Murphy and Arsenal beat United 3-0. Yeah, I know. I saw it last night. What I'll say is, if we look at the team, our depth so far, we've got McGoldrick and Tony up top. That's two excellent strikers. Then we've got Josh Murphy in left mid. He's going to create a lot of good for our team. Then we get in Lewis Cook for 3 years. So Lewis Cook's going to play in centre mid. I'm thinking with this other guy that we've got in centre mid. And then I'm thinking, Josh, have you got any right mid suggestions that we can bring in? Because we're getting Lewis Cook as our other centre mids, and now I think next we either need a right mid or a left back. Have you got any suggestions, Josh? We either need a right mid or left back. What do you think, Josh? Right mid or left back? Who do you think was the best goalie in Ben Screen? Oh, do you know what? That's a great question. God, there was quite a lot of good goalkeepers back at Ben Screen. I mean, who was in goal a lot last year? I mean, I was quite a good goalie. I would say I was quite good. Ella was very good, in fairness. I think me and Ella were both very good. Who else? I'm trying to think who else was in goal last year. Ala's not last year, was she? Me and Ella were very good. Would you say Daniel Yedu? Oh, Daniel Yedu, yeah, Daniel Yedu. If you're talking about best goalies, I think it's got to be Daniel Yedu. Daniel Yedu was absolutely fantastic in goal. Put it this way, that every time I was on his team, he gave us a chance to win. And Daniel Yedu was probably, and I'm not even joking when I say this, Daniel Yedu is probably the best goalie I've ever seen in my life. He was absolutely fantastic. And I'm not even saying that as a joke. He was absolutely fantastic. And I'm not even joking. The saves he made last year, oh my God. They were unbelievable saves. And I'm not even joking. Them saves he made last year, oh my God. They were absolutely phenomenal saves. And I mean, if you've got experience like that, I'm sorry, that is insane. Just the way he saved them. What was I good at in the football at Ben Screen? I'll tell you what you were good at, Josh. And this is not me being harsh. This is genuinely what I think. I think what you were good at last year. And I'm not saying this is a joke. You can't get a gun. I'm not saying this is a joke, Josh. Last year you were very good at tackling the ball. And I'm not saying this is a joke. You'll think this is a joke, but it's not. Last year, a couple of times when I had the ball last year, you were very good at getting the ball off me. Like, I don't know, say if I'd had like a run going down the wing and I was going to shoot, you were very good at blocking my passes. That's what you were absolutely phenomenal, Josh. And I mean, Josh, I'm not saying anybody's bad, because everybody back at school was absolutely amazing. And I mean, to be honest with you, Josh, I thought you were very good at tackling. I thought Daniel Yedu was an excellent goalkeeper, just the saves he pulled off. I thought no, Ella was the best defender. No, Josh, right, I'll tell you what I think. Daniel Yedu was the best goalkeeper because he was phenomenal. I'd say you were very good at tackling. Ella was excellent defender, I agree with that. You were a very good, what's what I'm looking for? You were a very good attacker. You were very good at going forward with the ball. Daniel Yedu was a great goalkeeper. Nabila and Ella were both phenomenal defenders. And honestly, Josh, last season, I'm not even exaggerating, when me, you and Ella were on the same team, when we had Daniel Yedu in goal, Daniel Yedu was fantastic. Me and you were brilliant, just linking the ball up together. Like, I'll tell you a highlight, Josh. The highlight was, do you remember? I don't know if you remember. So you know, last year when we went to Talbot. No, you weren't. No, you weren't with us with Talbot, were you? Anyway, no, but there were that year. I think it was that year. You know when Talbot came to Ben Screen. Not the year when we left. The year before we left. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. We played Talbot at Ben Screen. I'm sure you remember it. And I remember because I scored. Yeah, you did actually. You scored against Talbot. Yeah, you did. Yeah, because I remember last year. I remember last year when we played Talbot at Ben Screen. I think Ella was playing in defence. I think we had Daniel Yedu in goal. Me and you were playing. I think me and you were playing. I can't remember if me and you were midfield or something. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I think, if I'm correct, tell me if I'm wrong, Josh. But I think if I remember, in the first team we had Daniel Yedu in goal. We had Ella in defence with, I think, was it Theo or something? One sec, my mum's shouting me, hang on. Yeah. Alright, but 2 minutes. I'm just streaming. Sorry about I'm back now. My mum was just telling me something. No, what I'd say is that, correct me if I'm wrong, Josh. Last year, I think in Team 1, Daniel Yedu was in net. I think Ella and, who was it now? I think it was Theo. I remember when I hurt my leg. Yeah, I know, you had an accident, didn't you? Yeah, because I think we had Daniel Yedu in net. I think Ella was in defence. I can't remember who was in defence with Ella. But then I think we had me, you and someone else in midfield. I can't remember. No, I think you and Jay. Yeah, it was Jay, weren't it? I think you and Jay were playing in midfield, you and Jay. And then I was playing up top, weren't I, as a striker. And I remember, and this is not a joke, I remember this. I think Jay played the ball up to you. and you played the ball up to me, didn't you? You passed it up to me, and then I think I go through and didn't. I remember, because I remember you, I don't know if it was you or Jay, passed the ball up to me and I scored. And then I remember, didn't I set you up for a goal or something? Because I swear you or Jay set me up for a goal, and then I set one of you two up for a goal, didn't I? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I set up a goal that day when we won, because I remember it very well, because I remember me and you saying to each other, I can't think it was me and you, I think it was me, yeah. I said to you, Josh, when we scored, when you played the ball up to me and I scored, I remember saying to you that were a great ball, that, Josh. Because I remember me, you and Jay, I think me and you were hugging. I think me, you, Jay and Ella were all hugging in like a huddle or something. And I remember saying to you, that was a great ball, that, Josh. And then Jay come back and Jay went, and I said to Jay, I remember looking over at Jay and I went, Jay, that pass from Josh was insane. And he went, oh my God, he went, what a pass that was. And I'm not even exaggerating. I even looked over at Jay and Jay gave me like a little nod saying that was a great pass. Honestly, Josh, I'm not even joking, Josh. If me and you hadn't scored them, I think Jay got a goal as well, didn't he? But I think if me and you hadn't have scored, Josh, in that game, we'd have lost against Talbot. If me, you and Jay, I can't remember, I think Ella might have scored that day as well. But as far as I can remember, I remember I scored that day, and I think you and Jay scored as well, actually. I know you just said that you scored that day, I think. Yeah, you did, you scored. Me and you both scored that day, and I think Jay got, I can't remember if we were in the first team or second team anyway. And I think we might have been team 2 actually, Josh. And I think we were losing, I think. And then second half, me, you and Jay all come on, didn't we, I think. I think me, you and Jay come on with Ella, and then we started blasting them in, didn't we? Because me, you and Jay started blasting goals, and we were just passing it around me and Jay. And we just constantly scoring, weren't we? And like every attack we had, we pretty much scored it, pretty much. We pretty much had about 3 or 4 attacks all game, and every time it came to me or to you or to Jay, we just scored. No offence, it were like men against boys. It got to like, I bet it were like 2 or 3-0 to us or something, or 4-0, I can't remember what it was. And it were like men against boys, because we were absolutely dominating them. And Josh, you'll probably remember this very well, because because I'm that old now, Josh, I forget these things, you know what I'm like. But honestly, that day, we absolutely, and I'm not saying this is a joke, we absolutely dominated Talbot. And then I remember a few years ago, Josh, don't know if you were there, I can't remember if you were in that team or not, but there was one year, I think it was last year, we went to Talbot, and I don't think you were in that team, I can't remember, Josh. We went to Talbot, and I remember at Talbot, it was the year before we left, Josh, so you probably weren't in that team that day. And we went to Talbot, me, Ella, I think it was Jay as well, me, Ella, Jay, I think Jack B went as well, actually. Yeah, he did, Jack Broadhead went that day as well. And I remember, and this is a story that I remember, we were on the minibus, because obviously we went on the minibus to Talbot, and I think it was Friday afternoon or something anyway. And it was the night before I had a ball hockey tournament on the Saturday night. And I remember, I think I was sat back at the bus with Jay. Me and Jay were sat back at the bus, and I think Jack B was sat near front. No, actually, I think Jack B was sat in front of me and Jay were at back. And I can't remember who else were at back with us. Can't remember who it was. Yeah, I went there with you. Oh yeah, you did, because we were at back at the bus, weren't we? It was last year when we went to Talbot, and I remember I was sat at the back of the bus with Jay, I think it was, and you went. I was asleep, remember? Yeah, you were actually, I remember that now, I was thinking about it. Yeah, you were. You were asleep, weren't you? And I remember you were fast asleep on way down to Talbot, weren't you? And me and Jay were sat in back, and I remember saying to Jay, oh, I think Josh has gone to sleep, because you were like really sleepy. And I said to Jay, oh, I think Josh has gone to sleep, because you were like, your eyes were shut and everything and all that. Yeah, I was very lazy, was. What else? Yeah, I'll be 1 sec, Josh. I'm just got to go downstairs because my mum's asked me if I can do get ready for tea. So I'll be 2 seconds, Josh. Stay there a sec. And tell me more about it when I come back. I won't be long, be a few minutes. Right, I'm back, Josh. Sorry about that. I was just going to. I had to go downstairs and do get ready for tea. So apologise about that. Yeah, I'm back now. You can carry on talking to me about it now, Josh. Apologise for that. Whoa. Oh, we won. That's alright. It's okay. Sorry about that. I just said whoa because I thought we'd lost for a minute. Yeah, we've won our first game of the season. That's a great start. 3 points against Hull. It's a good start, that. Now, as I was saying, Josh, I remember it very well. Yeah, as I was saying, it was a great day, that, and yeah, it was a great game. I've got to admit, I really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I thought we played very well. Yeah, I thought we played very well. And I was very happy with everybody. Everybody played very well. Yeah, there was no, in my opinion, there was no weak player. In my opinion, I thought everybody played well. To be honest with you, I thought, yeah, I thought everybody played well. To be honest with you, I didn't feel. I thought we played very, very well. Why did you wake me up on the bus? Oh, the reason I woke you up on the bus, Josh, is because you were asleep and we got to Talbot and you were still asleep on the bus. So I said, Josh, we're here now, and you were like, what? And then you were like, you were asleep, so then I had to wake you up because we didn't want to leave you on the bus. So that's why I said, Josh, we're here now, because I didn't want you to go to sleep on the bus. Because you were like fast asleep on the bus, and then we got to Talbot. We were all going to get off the bus to go and play Talbot, and you were still asleep. So I had to nudge you and wake you up because you were asleep. you were fast asleep on the bus, mate, and I didn't want you to get locked in the bus because Sonia was about to close the bus. That's why I said, Josh, we're getting off the bus now because we're at Talbot. Because the reason I said it is, Josh, because I didn't want you to get left behind on the bus, because then you'd wake up on the bus going, where's everybody gone? And then we'd be in game where, oh snap, I'm stuck on bus and everyone's gone to game. I said something like, we're never going to lose there. It's such a long as losing. Yeah, I know, I remember you said something about it, didn't you? Yeah, I remember that very well actually. Yeah, I know. To be honest with you, I was very happy with how we played. I mean, we played very well, and I mean, we did very well. Honestly, to this day, I couldn't be prouder of everybody at that school. I mean, I thought Daniel Yadu was brilliant. I thought Nabila was brilliant. I thought you were brilliant. I thought I was brilliant. I thought Ella was brilliant. I thought Jay and Jack were both brilliant. I thought everybody was brilliant. To be honest, I could go through everybody that was in that team, but it'd take me ages. I was very upset. Everything Valentine's Day, and I had no one. Yeah, I know, mate. I mean, like, what I mean is, I'm not just saying this as a joke. I generally thought we were very good. I thought we deserved to win. We were the better team in my opinion. And I thought we were brilliant. I mean, we were brilliant from start to finish. And I mean, we deserved it. And I thought this team deserves what they deserve because we are absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, there's nothing you can even say how we were, because we were fantastic. I was watching the other people with their Valentines and cries. Yeah, I know, mate, but like I say, not what they can do though, is there, Josh? I mean, like I said, you will find someone someday, Josh, but it's just life, unfortunately, to say. I know it's a horrible thing to say, Josh, but it is life. Sometimes stuff happens like that. And I mean, yeah, so I mean, not much you can do, yeah, to be honest with you. And I mean, yeah, it was alright, we played alright. I mean, and I feel for you sometimes, Josh, as well. By the way, if you don't notice that, Josh, that is my sister that's just joined on. Yeah, I'm sure Josh should be fine with it. Yes, apologise for what I was saying now. I was talking about the Ben Screen game, weren't I? Yeah, we played. I thought we played very well, and I can't fault anybody. And I thought Brad and Sonia. Sonia and Brad were brilliant coaches for our team. I think Brad gives us a lot of enthusiasm as a helping out. Obviously, I thought Sonia and Brad were brilliant. I thought Sonia's always been good with Ben Screen football team. You've got to give a lot of praise to Sonia though. In fairness to Sonia, she arranges a lot. She had over that year when we played Talbot and stuff, she had to arrange that. It wasn't for us to arrange. Sonia had to arrange these games against Talbot and Seven Hills and whoever else we played. So I think Sonia's got to take a lot of credit for the work she's done, especially getting us into games against Talbot and Seven Hills. They're not easy teams, and I've got to admit Talbot aren't an easy team to play against, and I think Talbot aren't an easy team to play against, and I think Talbot are a very good team, and I've got no disrespect against Talbot. They're a great team, and I think give it a few years and I think you'd be playing them again very soon, I would imagine. If we ever had a chance to again, I would. No, I would. Who was the fastest runner at Ben's screen?
Steven.
Shut up. I'm telling my sister to shut up. I thought it was a very close one, to be honest with you. Originally I thought myself, but then there was quite a few good runners. I mean, you were very good, Jay was very good. But if I had, I would probably say, out of everybody, I would say I'd say either you or Jay. Because the reason I say you or Jay, is, the reason I say that is because you were very fast, especially when you had race against me, and I actually thought that Jay was quite quick as well. I mean, I lost to you and Jay when we had races and stuff. So yeah, now we're playing Doncaster. We've just beaten Hull, by the way. If you're just joining in, people are just coming in. Yeah, we haven't been able to make any other signings as of yet, but that is our team at the moment. But hopefully next season we'll be able to build on it. So hopefully next season we'll be able to. So hopefully we'll be able to improve that next season, and yeah, hopefully next season, if we get ourselves promoted, we'll be able to build on it next year. And yeah, hopefully this time next year we'll be in the Championship, and we'll hopefully be able to build on this team. Yeah, by the way, I will be turning the fan off. Apologise for the fan in the background. I've just put it on in my room because it gets so hot in my room, especially when we've had it on all day. And we're now playing at the Stadium of Light, coming into this game off the back of a 3-1 win against Hull City. We've just beaten Hull City 3-1. We're now playing Doncaster, who are in the relegation zone. We've got a good team. As they're just going through the Sunderland lineup. As I say, coming out into this game. Just going into this game off the back of a win.
Why did she get quiet?
Number 29, Josh Murphy.
Just going through the lineups.
24, David McGoldrick.
That is our team currently, and hopefully next season we'll be able to prove it in the Championship next season. As you can see, Rennie Matthews is in goal, the ex-Sunderland lad. But look at this team that we have built. It's a very strong team. Shh. I'm sorry about it. I've sometimes told my sister to be quiet because she's in my room. So as I said, that's a Sunderland team, and now on your screen is the Doncaster lineup. That's an interesting team though for Doncaster. As I say, Doncaster are in the relegation zone in League One, so Doncaster will come out with a bit of fire in their bellies because they know they have to win. So yeah, it's a big game for both teams. But as I said, we won our first. We're top of the league currently. As I said, we won against Hull on the opening game day. So looking to keep our form going. As I said, McGoldrick and Tony are our strikers. We're underway here at the Stadium of Light. What a stadium this is, though. I've got to admit. Let me know down in the comments, Josh. Let me know. Who do you think has the best stadium in League One? That's my question. And now, as I was saying, yeah. Let me know down in the comments which team has the best stadium in League One. Leave it down in the comments section. I would say, if it was me, I would say Sunderland. Stadium of Light's the best stadium in this division. I would, without a doubt. There is no joke. So I think our stadium's the best stadium in League One. Well, Hull City have got the K-Com. I think the K-Com's very good. I think Wigan Stadium, I don't really think it looks nice, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna, like I say, this is only the first season in charge, so it's gonna take us a few years maybe to get this team improved a bit, and we're taking the lead. Ivan Toney with the goal. Yeah, this team's going to need some work, but once we get into it, Ella doesn't come on my streams, Josh. She doesn't have a YouTube account, and I don't think her parents allow her to have a YouTube account. So I don't think Ella will be coming on the channel, unfortunately, Josh. Yeah, I don't think Ella's allowed a YouTube account. I'm pretty sure she's not, because I asked her that, and she said her parents don't allow her to have their own YouTube account. So I don't think Ella would be able to come on the channel though, Josh. Unfortunately to say, I know you'd love that. Don't get me wrong, I'd love that, but yeah. So. Yeah, unfortunately, Josh, I'm sorry, mate. And I don't get me wrong, I'd love Ella to come on this channel, but she's not allowed, I don't think. Last time I asked her that, and she said her mum said she's not allowed to be on like YouTube or anything. She's not allowed to have her own like account or something. I don't know what it's about, but she said her mum and dad are quite supportive about her having social media and stuff like that. So I don't imagine she'll be allowed to have it, because I asked her if she had any like other stuff like Facebook and stuff. She said she's not allowed stuff like that. So I don't think Ella would be able to watch the live streams, and also she's probably not bothered, because she's not. She said I've asked her. I have asked her though if one day when she's allowed a YouTube account, if she'll watch the stream. Yeah, I got what I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know. Don't get me wrong though, Josh. I wish she could come on. Don't get me wrong, but it's better her not doing the wrong thing in it. Because if she did, and her parents didn't know about it, they could get in a lot of bother. And I don't think that's a good idea, in fairness. So I think it's probably best, Josh, if she doesn't. Because it's not because I don't think Ella would. Don't get me wrong. I think Ella would love to come on the channel. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think her parents would allow her to have a YouTube account, so yeah, unfortunately, mate. Anyway, 1-0 up here against Doncaster, and here comes Lewis Cook. Lewis Cook with a chance, it's just squeaked wide the goal. He's actually been very good so far, Lewis Cook, I've got to say that. Lewis Cook's been very good. Yeah, my parents do that as well. Yeah, I know. I think the reason my parents do it is just because they're trying to keep me safe. Because you never know what's going to happen in this world. Because there's a lot of nice people, there's a lot of horrible people. So I don't know. It's just, unfortunately, Josh. Unfortunately, that's just life. Unfortunately, and yeah, unfortunately, that's life. But my mum is not the boss of me. Well, Josh, to be honest with you, your parents are always in charge of you. I mean, I know you'll say she's not, but your mum, and at the end of the day, your mum is in charge, Josh. It's up to her at the end of the day. It's not up really. I know you say that your parents are not the boss of you, but they are. Trust me. If I did something wrong, my parents always tell me off, so yeah, so it's probably not wise. Anyway, I'm going to have to end the stream now. I know I'm in a game, but I'm going to have to end the stream because my tea's ready now, so I've got to go and eat, because eating's more important. So that's going to be it for the stream today, as I say. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming Rocket League tomorrow, so I'll be back tomorrow to do that. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. See you later.